Welcome back, everybody! Episode 2 of our adventuring journey, 5 countries in 5 days. If you missed the last vlog, don't worry, we started off our trip and journey in Ireland. You can check out that vlog in the link below. Otherwise, let's get back to where we left off in Dublin Airport. Let's go. After saying a quick goodbye to Grace, our adventure began. We would be travelling to the next 4 countries solo, with our next destination being Madrid in Spain. I found a quiet spot to sit down and reflect on my short stay here in Dublin. However, as is the nature of this challenge, the day was almost up and we had our next flight calling. Now, by calling, I don't mean calling our name, I literally mean calling. See, at some point during my self-centered, egotistic monologue, I missed a very important announcement. The gate I thought I was boarding, gate 102, was wrong. My actual gate got changed 20 minutes prior. As I made my way back to the busy gate 102, I was set to board my flight and the only thing left was to wait for this small crowd of people to make their way through security. However, as I was waiting, I got a weird notification on my phone telling me to enjoy my flight. Silly technology. I hadn't even boarded yet. Why would you tell me to... Wait a minute. That's not gate 102. That's why. Because I missed my flight. What? I didn't think to film much of what followed immediately afterwards for 3 reasons. Reason 1, I was mid-panic attack and I'd never missed a flight in my life. So this was a whole brand new experience for me and honestly I was petrified. Reason number 2, I didn't know how if I could even still possibly get to Madrid that night, especially since it was around 7 PM on a Tuesday night. And now Dublin Airport is big, but it isn't 15 flights to Madrid big. The third reason, and probably the biggest elephant in the room, well technically in gate 102, was the domino effect. Let me explain to you the domino effect. The domino effect is pretty straightforward. Similar to the butterfly effect, the domino effect can occur when one action's outcome impacts any following action's outcomes. In this scenario, I've just missed my flight to take me to Madrid. Now, this is a huge problem. I have a scheduled flight that leaves Madrid at 4 PM the next day to my 3rd destination. I need to somehow find a way to Madrid and be able to catch that flight, because if I don't, then I'll end up missing that flight too, which continues the domino effect. So no matter what, I need to be in Madrid before my next flight, which leaves in about 20 hours. And for those in the comments saying, 20 hours is nothing, you could walk it. Frankly, I could not. I checked. The clocks were ticking and I was a man running out of options.
So, thank you. So I only have very limited options. To avoid the domino effect, I need to get out tonight to whatever flight goes to Madrid. If not Madrid, to somewhere like Valencia or Barcelona, and then I'll just have to get the train. So the last flight to Madrid is leaving now. So I am not going to Madrid tonight. Finally, payment. You can't even see that. Payment is successful for our flight to Barcelona. The plan, hatched out plan, we're going to fly to the earliest flight to Barcelona, which is at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then that should land at about 9:30. And then we've got to get a train on the other side of the city to Madrid, which is going to take about 2 hours. So we'll get there about 12 tomorrow. So the flight's been booked for tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I'm at the right gate. And we just have to find a hotel now in Dublin. So actually we get to spend longer in Dublin than we originally planned. To think when I was here last, I was in such high spirits. I was like, we're going to Madrid, I'm so hyped. No, not anymore. We're going back into Dublin. It was foreshadowment. I knew our time in Dublin had been cut short for a reason. So we get to spend another night there. But this time it's going to be solo without Grace. So Grace is on time for a flight, yeah, but I'm not. On the plus side, we still have our Leap visitor card. It still works until about midnight, which is actually cool because we've got a 24-hour one. So this bad boy can still get us into Dublin. I knew we would have a use for this. I knew it. So we're gonna then find the bus back to the city centre and then do stuff. I don't know. We've got a couple of hours to kill now. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. I mean, it's not, but let's just say it is. I'm looking for the exit. Do you know where the exit is?
Yes, this way.
This way, okay.
No, you have to go to this way to passport control.
Okay, that's fine, thank you. The third and final leg.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It is absolutely peeing it down yet once again.
I've just checked the bus timings. So the timetable goes as follows. 0:55, so like 55 minutes past midnight, or like 5 to 1. The next one is 5 to 2. Then, conveniently, it takes a nice casual break between 3, 4, and then the next one is at 5:55. Now my flight leaves at 6:15, 6:30, I don't know exactly. So that, unfortunately, is now off the table, which means, once again, we will be riding that lovely, wonderful yellow bus, number 16, a casual 72-minute journey to the airport, which means that I am getting up at about 4 o'clock tomorrow to make this flight. Hey, listen, it's my own fault for missing the flight, so we've got to make the most of it. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going somewhere. I'm going to find something to eat. Go and get something to eat first. Dry. Hopefully it stops raining, but by the looks of things, it's probably not going to stop until the morning. So, going to find my way to the hostel I booked. Luckily, I found somewhere for like €20, which isn't crazy. And then we're gonna go to Spain. I'm definitely not in Spain right now. But I'm definitely, well, Spain without the S. That meme. Someone please find this funny, because I am really struggling to find anything. Okay, I found a nice little bougie street here. It's got some shops on it. Got some places to eat. Let's try and find somewhere to have a little nibble. Hey Jude. La 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 la. That bus was, firstly, it was unnecessary. I don't know why City Mapper told me I needed to get a bus. The fucker went literally just down the river like 5 minutes. Secondly, that was probably the most crammed bus I've ever been on in my life. And I've been on rush hour buses in London. Holy shit, there is not 5 million people in the island. There's 5 fucking million people on that bus. Holy moly macaroni. Right, short walk to the hostel, and then we'll see what we're gonna do from there.
Floor 413, bed number 6. Check out tomorrow at 10 or earlier if you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, cheers. Okay, we're back. I've just checked into the hostel. Not too bad. Right, we're out. I wanted to respect their intimacy. I thought not to vlog inside because it's a bit rude and there's people going to sleep, which is fair enough. I'd hate it if someone did that. First impressions, it's not bad. I think you're gonna get what you're gonna get for a hostel for €20 on the night of the booking. The room only had 2 people in. I think there's maybe a third person who's out currently. It's my own fault I missed my flight, and I'm in a position financially where I can afford to get all the things I need to get to continue this trip on, because I know most people and some people probably aren't, so I've got to be grateful for that. But yeah, we're going to call it an early night here. I'm just going to do a quick explore around this area of Dublin. We've not been to this part of Dublin yet, and then we'll call it an early night because it's going to be an early morning. I may be tripodless and an extra night into Dublin. However, I've managed to stumble upon another attraction of Dublin. Behind me, you can't really see it very well, I'll show you in a second, is St. Patrick's Cathedral. Ooh. I've got no history on it whatsoever. I'll chuck in a free voiceover of some fun facts about St. Patrick's Cathedral. But check it out, check it out!
Thank you very much. Beautiful cathedral here, St. Patrick's Cathedral, named after the patron saint, St. Patrick. It's over 800 years old, so it's a pretty old building. Otherwise, that's it.
If there's anyone who's watching this who's from Dublin, I just want to say firstly, I apologise for portraying your city as something it probably isn't. If there's any really cool places that I haven't been to, which you would recommend, then do let me know, either in the comments or just social media, or if you want to send me a letter, sure. Because I definitely feel there's a lot more for this city to offer. It's just a shame that I haven't had enough time to explore it all properly. Grace and I did a good crack at it yesterday with the weather conditions as they were, and with the budget that we were originally trying to set ourselves. But yeah, if you want to let me know anything I've missed out or anything you'd recommend to visit next time, then let me know.
And that is it, folks. We stumbled back from the cathedral to the hostel. Now, the hostel's a weird one. It was like a nightclub. There was drinks being served. There was like a DJ, and look at all these other people enjoying themselves. But yeah, it wasn't really for me, so I went back to bed. It was going to be an early start in the morning, 3 o'clock wake up, and I was going to catch that bus, which actually, there's 2 buses. One bus to the bus that takes us to the airport. It's confusing, I know, but it doesn't matter. But we're going to make that flight. It's going to be amazing. I know, that's probably the face you're making right now. Oh, he's not going to make it. Oh, I definitely will. We're going to catch that flight to Barcelona and get that train to Madrid. Make sense? Right. Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you in the morning. Night. Good morning, it is day 2. I am in Dublin now. It's 3:30 AM and I'm on my way to the airport. I think last time I was here, I was feeling terrible. I was so upset. Now we're in better spirits. Time for round 2 of Jono versus gate 102. It's 0-1 so far. Let's make it 1-1. I guess that's one thing that's different about post-Brexit travel is I'm not European Union anymore, so I had to wait in an own separate queue, and I got a stamp, which is pretty cool. So yeah, right, it's time to head out. Hello, phone vlog. I've found the bus is going to take us to the train station. It's only a 27-minute journey, but the bus isn't getting in for another 20 minutes. I was following City Map, it was like going a straight line. I was like, great. Didn't realise I need to go on this to get across, so I'm going to find out how to get back into the airport and up there to take another bus. I love buses, shit. I found it, don't worry. I'm on it now. It's actually crazy thinking about it. I'm going to be travelling 4 cities, 3 countries, and 2 continents just today, off 2 hours sleep and a monster for breakfast. The platform's not been announced yet. It won't be announced for another 20 minutes. I've got just over an hour to just find some food and hopefully get a memory card. I'd really focus on getting the memory card so I can film off my camera rather than my phone. Obviously one of the challenges is finding some local dish, which I've found is paella. I don't think I'm going to find any paella in the station. If I do, I wouldn't want to eat it, even if I did. And unfortunately, it doesn't really feel like there's much scenic things to see here. I think it's all in the city. I think this is quite far out. So this is all you're going to get of Barcelona, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything else really to show you. So which is fine. I'm just going to try and find something in the station. Hopefully there is a tech store to get a memory card. There is a McDonald's here, so I might have to just have a McDonald's, unfortunately.
Not only did I manage to get a memory card which works with the film, I also managed to get a tripod. As you can see, it's a little bit wonky and it's going to probably break in a couple of hours, but it's going to do the job. It's going to do the job. Right, we've got literally under an hour until our train leaves. It's going to leave from here. So we're going to head to Macca's and get some food real quick. Spirits are looking good right now. I'm not going to jinx it yet. The most stressful bit is going to be the connection between Madrid station and the airport. But I'm pretty hopeful. All my batteries are charged. I'm all ready to go. So let's get some food and I'll see you on the train.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, I called it. So this is the This is the tripod, and that's the broken handle for the tripod I just bought. I think I might just wait until I get somewhere proper and just buy a proper one. I think getting all these shitty tripods is this is not good for my mental health. Yeah, tripod number 2.
Hola, buenos días. A ver, un segundo. Perfecto, bajando a mano derecha.
Gracias, thank you. We've made it on the train. It's going to be about a 2.5 hour journey, and it's going to get us straight to Madrid, and then we're going to get a taxi from Madrid to the airport. I'm worried about the timings, that's the problem. I'm worried about the time slots. Fingers crossed we make it, we're not missing another flight. But I've got a window seat, which is great, which means I can film stuff outside. So hopefully we get to see some nice scenery. Seats are comfy, and yeah, great, looking forward to it. One leg done. We are now even closer to where we were meant to be 12 hours ago. We've just arrived in Madrid. It was a really quick train, to be honest, a high-speed train, which is really cool. Freedom. Oh God, it feels like we've been traveling for days, because we have been. We are in Madrid, like wonderful Madrid. This is where we were meant to be yesterday night. I'll stop talking. There's a baby's head there. It's pretty cool. I don't really know how accessible this area is. I don't know where the city centre is. I don't actually know where I am. All I know is I'm on the south of the city. If there's a large train terminal here, then there must be stuff to see and do. I'm gonna have a quick whiz on Google and see if I can find anything nearby. At this point, you're probably gagging for some Madrid facts. Your fact first has been quenched. Here you go. So, not only is Madrid the 3rd largest city in the EU, it's actually also the highest city in Europe. It has an elevation of 700 meters, which is one of the highest in Europe. So, not only is it an amazing city, it's pretty high up there. So we decided to get the metro instead. It was just a lot quicker and it's a lot less hassle. So we're just changing at Colombo now. We're just going to get one more tube and it's going to end at the airport. Honestly, I'm not jinxing it, but it's going pretty well so far. My experience in Madrid has been nothing but thumbs up. We've arrived at the airport with 2 hours spare. We're definitely going to grab some food. I might even try and get changed, possibly. But we're going to grab some food and head to the terminal to begin the highlight of the trip, I would say. The place I'm looking forward to most visiting, which is Marrakesh, Morocco. Madrid, you've been amazing. Again, I'm going to be back shortly, soon, whenever I can. And again, guys, if there's anything that you would like to see, if there's anyone who lives locally or has visited here before and they have a recommendation, then let me know, so next time I'm here I can check it out properly. But that has been the whistle-stop tour of Madrid and Spain. I can safely say that we found the S, so we're no longer in pain. So now it's time to head through the terminal and board our flight to Morocco.
And that's the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of our trip, 5 countries in 5 days. Apologies for this video. I know it was a bit awkward because we were basically catching up with time to make this flight to Marrakesh. But we are back and we have reset the domino effect, which means we can finally go back to enjoying this trip. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do make sure you subscribe, like, comment, whatever else you can do. Do it. It really helps me, and also it helps fund these trips. I mean, I don't make any money off YouTube, but it just helps me to learn that you guys appreciate these videos. We're not sponsored by anyone. We haven't got some fancy deal where we make money. This is all out of my own pocket. So any help or any love, it really goes a million miles. So thank you very much, and we'll hopefully see you next week to continue on the regular format of vlogs in Marrakesh, Morocco. Good night.